What the hell? Let's go live now. It's the ninth inning. Devin Williams is in the mound. He's on the mound, 7-4 Yankees. Anthony Volpe capped off the bottom of the eighth inning with a home run over the center field wall. So kudos to him. And kudos to Cody Bellinger, got his 20th home run of the year, too. So not bad for this Yankees offense. And Max Fried kept him in the game. But Devin Williams, 1-0. And the pitch. Foul ball, 1-1. 1-1. Yes, it is. And shout out to the chat. It is good to see Volpe hit. You right, Peanut and Jonathan? Yeah. And the 1-1 pitch is high fly deep ball, foul ball. 1-2. 1-2. Good evening, pal. This was good. Get ready. We are less than 2 days away from the trade deadline, too. Get ready for the litany of crazy stuff we're going to hear. We heard a little while ago that Juan Duran there was photos of him hugging his teammates and so on and so forth. And there was a suggestion he was traded. And then Jeff Passan came out like a minute later and said, no, he wasn't his trade. He just hugs his teammates like that. Which is kind of a weird base hit. So base hit. It's going to second. It's going to be a double. Leadoff. No, not leadoff double. He's trying to turn into 3. Turn into a triple. All right, that was a triple. It's 1 out, runner on third. There was some BS a little while ago that Juan Duran was traded, the close from the Twins. I know the Yankees have been on the phone with the Twins all day today around the clock trying to solidify a trade. So get ready. It's going to be crazy. Next day and a half. It's going to be crazy. And the pitch. Ball 1. So 1 out. There's a runner on third. And Jose Caballero's up. Caballero. And the 1-0 pitch from Devin Williams comes in, and it is just about outside. 2-0. 2-0. That insurance run could have come in handy for the Yankees right there. So it's 7-4 right now. And the 2-0 pitch from Devin Williams to Jose Caballero is 2-1. Strike. Foul tip into the glove. Strike 1. Beagle. What's good? I try to get on if I can get on early, I'll try to get on early as often as I possibly can. Try to recap as much as I can. And the 2-1 pitch, the Caballero is outside. 3-1. 3-1. Come on, Devin Williams. Buckle in here, baby. Buckle down and get this dude, man. This is a tough Tampa Bay team. This is a very tough Tampa Bay team. Sneaky good team. And the 3-1 pitch from Devin Williams is strike 2. High strike. Full count. On fastball. High fastball. Devin Williams seems to have been taking control now, like calling his own pitches, which is he's not gelling with that system. And 3-2 pitch. Foul ball. Still 3-2. That communication system, I forgot the name of it. It's not gelling with him, so he decided to kind of take matters into his own hands a while back. And ever since he started doing that, he started pitching better. So, okay, we have full count. And the 3-2 pitch from Devin Williams is ball 4. That looked like a strike. Oh my goodness, that looked like a strike. All right, now there's a run on first and third. Nice if they grounded into a double play here. All right, it's that easy to put the game away, Tony Stelly. It's just that easy against a good team. And Tristan Gray is up next. Runners on first and third. Let's see what we got here from Devin Williams. Let's see what we got. The runners on first and third. And there's I think there's one out, if I'm not mistaken. Or is there no outs? Or maybe there's no outs. Pitch. High. Oh boy. 1-0. Yeah, I don't know how I don't know, Beagle. I have no explanation for it. I can't control anything that YouTube does. I don't know what they do. Yeah, and the 1-0 pitch. Throw to first base. Held him back at first base. It is never easy. It is never easy. Especially for this Yankees team. And let's see here. 1-0 pitch. Oh, just outside. 2-0. 2-0. Come on, Devin. Start throwing some strikes here. You guys are up 7-4 here. You're up 7-4 here. Oh, nice pitch. The 2-1. Good change up right now. Strike. 2-1 pitch. Come on, let's get a double play here. Even if you give up the run, get a double play. Strike 2. Strike 2. Nice changeup again. His changeup is working better than his fastball right now, that's for sure. His changeup's hitting spots, his fastball's not. Looks like he doesn't have confidence in his fastball, which is crazy because he goes like 98 miles an hour. And the pitch. Ground ball. Double play. Come on, come on. Got the runner at second. No, double play. So they scored the run, 7-5. 1 out, runner on first. they got the lead runner at second, then they get the double play. All right. Short out to Ryan McMahon. Threw it over the second to Jazz Chisholm. Chisholm kind of jumped up to get it and didn't get the turnaround to throw it. So, but the runner at second is out. There's 1 out. CeeLo, I hear you, man. I hear you, CeeLo. All right. And pitch. Oh, come on. How's that not a strike? You call them strikes on the Tampa Bay pitchers, but why are you not calling them us? 1-0. Kunstler Yeti's in the building. CeeLo's in the building. And the 1-0 pitch. Ground ball. Ryan McMahon. Second. Again, Jazz didn't. Wow, why didn't Jazz throw it to first? They got the lead runner at second, and there's a runner at first. So 2 outs. I don't know if the runner slid into Jazz or whatnot, but he wasn't able to complete the throw to first. He didn't really hit the ball that hard anyway, so I don't even know if they would have gotten a double play. But there's 2 outs now, so that's good. 1 out to go, 7-5 Yanks. Yandy Diaz is up. Yandy Diaz. Good hitter. Guy won the American League batting title, 2 years ago? No. Solid player. Let's see here. And the pitch. Strike. Fastball strike. The runner stole second. So now there's a runner on second with 1 strike. 2 outs. Toronto, they were tied with Baltimore 2-2 earlier. And the pitch. Oh, the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball to Volpe. You gotta be kidding me. A throwing error, Volpe. Oh my God. Throwing error of Volpe. Now there's runners on first and third. You've got to be kidding me. God. He just made another one, Van Dominator, right now. Blue Jays lost their catcher, Kirk. Did they really? Spring got hit in the head. Wow. Well, and also, what's his name? You hate Eugenio Suarez got hit in the hand yesterday, but the X-rays came out clean. X-rays, so no breaks there. That was a ball. Essentially, Paul Goldschmidt should have scooped, but he shouldn't have to scoop from the floor. Volpe should be able to reach him at first base. Now it's running on first and third with 2 outs. So that wasn't out. That should have been done. But we'll recap the league around the game here. But the Orioles, wow, they beat the crap out of the Blue Jays 16-4 today. Okay. Let's go Baltimore. And the runner steals second. Now there's runners on second and third. So a single can get 2 runs in here and tie the game. Keep that in mind. That's why these guys are stealing these bases when there's runners on first and third. But that was a pitch. So it's 0-1. That was a strike, 0-1 to the hitter. But that should have been the game right there. And the 0-1 pitch. Strike 2. Fastball. Strike 2. Well, they're looking for another batter. Another pitcher who can play shortstop that hits right-handed. So they're looking to add another infielder. And 0-2 pitch. Ball. 1-2. 1-2. Yeah, it would have been. Paul should have scooped that, but he shouldn't have to scoop as much as he does when Volpe throws the ball. Hold on, timeout called. Okay, 1-2, 2 outs. Yep. The relievers. Tampa Bay's got a couple of relievers warming up in case this goes into the bottom of the 9th. And the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out. Game over. Let's go, baby. Now they're 4 out. They're 4 out now. Slowly crawling back to Toronto. They have to win games. They have to win these games that Toronto loses. Volpe almost gave these guys and gave all of us agita, but thankfully they won. Had they tied a game, that would have been But Brian Cashman's got to make a trade for an infielder who can spell Volpe on at least maybe 1 or 2 days a week, every week. Why are you pissed, AJ? They won. Yeah, I hear that, Ray. Man, that's why I don't have. That's why I shave my hair. So I don't have any to pull out. Yankees win. Yeah, that's what matters. That's what matters. Yankees won. They picked up a game on the Blue Jays. So slowly but surely, kind of inching their way back, right? So Volpe's not going to be traded. We'd be shocked if he got traded. But now let's get across. Let's around the Hornets. Dodgers and the Reds are tied at 4 right now in the 5th. No, the 9th, excuse me. The Phillies are up 6-3 on the White Sox in the 9th. The Royals are up 9-3 of the Braves in the 7th. The Brewers are up 9-2 on the Cubs in the 6th. The Red Sox are up 6-1 over the Twins in the 7th. Marlins are up 5-0 on the Cardinals in the 5th and 6th. Excuse me, they're playing well, the Marlins. The Astros are up 3-2 over the Nationals in the 5th. No score Rangers Angels in the 1st. Padres are up 1-0 on the Mets going into the 2nd. No score Pirates Giants. Mariners and Athletics have not started yet. They start at 10:05. The Guardians beat the Rockies 10-4. The Tigers beat the Diamondbacks 12-2. The Orioles beat the Blue Jays 3-2. They beat the Blue. I didn't realize they had a doubleheader today. So and they beat them 16-4. So that's why the Yankees picked up a game and a half today, not a game. That's why they're 4. I thought they were going to be 4.5. Okay, so we went from 5.5 up, 5.5 out to 4 games out today. So that's good. The Yankees win tomorrow and the Blue Jays lose tomorrow, then it's 3 games. So yeah. Yes, indeed. Wow, that was a bad throw, Joanne. That was a bad throw by Volpe. I mean, it was scoopable, but can't expect him to scoop it up all the time like that. But I mean, we'll go 60-40 on Volpe's side for that. 60-40 on Volpe's side. But again, they won. So I'm over it already. I'm over it. They won. You know? So he had 2 hits, 2 errors. He had a home run today. No. I didn't go. I was working last night until like midnight, CeeLo. So my apologies. That's why I went early this morning at like 7 to recap the game. So I had to work a late night last night and working on a deal for my companies. Companies that I'm working for. I'm working that I'm building. Yeah. Apparently the Yankees are inquiring as to what they can get for Goldschmidt, but I don't know. Like if they trade Goldschmidt, then what the hell's the point of trading Rice? At the end of the day, Rice is going to want a big extract value. So if they're going to trade somebody, I think it's going to be Rice. And they've been on the phone all day today with the Minnesota Twins to try to get a deal done. So we'll see. Me too, Beagle. I stand by the Yankees too. We don't fair weather fade. Ace, 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 ace. See, yeah. What's up, brother? Have a shot at getting Ryan Helsley from the Cardinals and Cabrera. Maybe. Maybe. The price was too high for Bednar, so but he hasn't been traded yet. Bednar, he's still there. He hasn't been traded, so you never know. The price could go down. So Dennis Santana. Even real first baseman make errors too, and that wasn't even his error. That was a Volpe error. So there's a lot of chatter about a Juan Duran trade today. A lot of chatter. A lot of chatter. No. No. My guess if they bring somebody, it's probably gonna be somebody like Willie Castro from the Twins. He's a switch hitter. He can also bat righty. Ahmed Rosario bats righty too, but I think he's gonna. Rosario's kind of like rotate around the field. I think Castro could wind up occupying a little bit more shortstop time than anyone else, and he could also play leadoff. So, yeah. Well, let's box score this too, because we haven't done that yet either. Right? Box score the game. Grisham 0 for 3. Rice 0 for 2 with a run scored. Paul Goldschmidt 1 for 4. He's batting 283. So, with an RBI. People want him gone. Cody Bellinger 1 for 3 with a 3-run home run. It tied the game earlier. His 20th of the season. Excuse me. Jazz Chisholm was 0 for 4. Jason Dominguez was 2 for 4 with a run scored. Brian McMahon 0 for 4. Anthony Volpe 2 for 4 with a home run. And Austin Wells 0 for 3 with 2 runs scored. That's pretty much it. And then Max Fried he got the win. He's 12 and 4. He went 6 2/3. 4 hits, 4 runs. 2 of them were earned runs. And 9 strikeouts and 111 pitches. His ERA is at 2.62. Johnny Loizaga came in through an inning and third, mostly clean ball. You have 2 hits but no runs, so that's good. And then Devin Williams came in and got the save, 17th save of the year. Now, when his ERA keeps coming down, so that's good. Yeah. You know what's crazy? There's so many. Nah, he hasn't gone to the Phillies yet. He hasn't been traded to the Phillies. It's not official. Some Blue Jays podcast or something like that on Twitter. Well, that was not corroborated by anybody. So again, I would not go to Twitter as the God, the bastion of facts and gospel. Okay, but let me pull this out here. Where is that? I had a chart earlier. Here we go. These are for offenses. Okay, so strikeouts for major league team offenses. The Yankees are 7th with 939 strikeouts. Ahead of them are the A's, the Mariners, the Tigers, the Red Sox, the Rockies, and the Angels. So a couple of playoff teams or playoff budding teams. Now let's go to home runs. Yankees lead baseball, 170. Let's go to RBIs. Cubs lead baseball. The Yankees are in 3rd with 529. The Cubs are at 542. Walks. Yankees lead baseball, 405. People say that they're impatient or they have the most walks by 15 over the Dodgers. And then let's see, hit by pitches. Twins. The Yankees are, looks like they're about 10th or 12th or something like that and getting hit by pitches, but that doesn't really matter that much. Let's see what else we got here. Extra base hits. The Yankees are 2nd in baseball, right? 1 behind the Boston Red Sox in extra base hits. Intentional walks. Yankees number 1 in baseball with 34. Grounding into double plays. Yankees are about in the middle of baseball. Batting average. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The Yankees are 6th with 252. The Astros are leading baseball at 256. There's only a point for 100s. On base percentage, Yankees lead 331. Slugging, Yankees lead 451. OPS, Yankees lead 782. So they are contributing with the offense, kind of across the board too, on a balanced attack. Even though it doesn't always show though, because what gets amplified the most is guys striking out. Guys striking out with runners on and so on and so forth. That's what people talk about all day the next day, right? And then they like to relitigate the 2024 World Series for whatever reason, right? So, yeah. Turning double play is not a stat here, Davey. Yo, NFB strike zone. What's up, baby? What's going on? The Yankees lead in almost every offensive category. Yep. He's got to work on it. I mean, this is one reason why they're still looking to get another bat for the infield who can play shortstop to, I guess, push Volpe. Maybe even replace him late in the games as a defensive specialist. I don't know what they're going to do, but they are looking for another infielder. Yeah, the pitching needs they need 2 or 3 relievers. They need at least 1 starter, maybe 2. A lot of people, Ray, who love to place the blame too. Most of these people have never played baseball. They have no clue what they're talking about. A lot of them just revert to other people's talking points and other people's narratives, right? So, yeah. So they'll amplify the one thing that gets amplified times 10 that people have to talk about all the time. Right now, it's Volpe's errors. Yankees for life. What's going on, man? I don't. Sometimes these things scroll so fast, I miss them. Yankees for life. It's hard to keep up with these sometimes. These comments. Steven Matz was hugging everyone in the Cardinals dugout. Maybe he got traded. Maybe Steven Matz got traded. Let's have a look and see here. Now's the time. You're gonna see guys probably get moved. So let's see. Yeah, you see all these content creators. All they do is talk about Anthony Volpe. Anthony Volpe. Yeah. Let's see here. And yeah, Max Free kept us in the game, so. But I do think if something's wrong with Volpe, it's probably his arm. So Somebody's asking, is Devin Williams kidding? He got the save. But this is what people like to talk about on Twitter, right? Love when people, who don't play baseball, never played baseball, don't understand what it's like to be on the field, be in the dugout. Try to make it sound like it should be so easy, and it's not that easy. All right. Cody Bellinger has got 20th bomb, baby. 20th. Yeah, smack that like button, gang. We got 75 people and hit 30 likes. If you don't mind, hit that thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated. It's always helpful in these live streams. Always helpful in the post game and the algorithm. Willie Castro's got speed. He can play good defense. He's a switch hitter. He can play leadoff. And again, he's solid defense. So he's probably the only one that's available who can play that position. No. Yeah, he's good at shortstop. But that doesn't mean he's going to sit Volpe every day. That's not going to happen, no matter who they get. No. Yeah, Castro plays shortstop. He's versatile, too. So. No doubt about it. Volpe has to improve his defense. They're not going to throw him under the bus. Right? They're not going to do that. So. Yeah, Williams got through it, and it's nice to see him get through that. So. Acuna removed from the game, right? Again, another potential injury, Ronald Acuna. And people were just asking the other day, are you going to trade for Acuna? No, I'm not trading for Acuna. Hector Gomez, these guys for these ridiculous trades, yeah. 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 I think so too, NFE. I think a bunch of moves are going to get announced tomorrow and obviously Thursday. I mean, we are less than 2 days away from the deadline. Get ready. Oh. I know you want Castro calling. They were having discussions with them today on Castro and Joe Ryan and one of the relievers. So. Trade for Kim who? Yeah, I wish I was doing 24/7. Shoot. I wish I could, but I can't do that. Classy. Yeah, Buck. He's obviously going to be taken off the trade block now that he's busted and put on administrative leave for sports betting. I agree too, Carl Schall. He is better with the bat. Stephen Kwan for where, Davey? I mean, he's not a fit here unless they trade. Dominguez, I mean, I'm going live Thursday, yeah, AJ. But not for 24 hours. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We'll see what happens. I mean, according right now, he's not going to be punished that way, which is crazy. But Peraza for the Guardians for Klotzy. Imagine that. Can Quan play center? I don't know, but you'd have to trade probably Grisham and Dominguez for him, and more, my guess. But I don't know if he can play center. He can play left, I think. Yeah. Jeter made boatloads of errors first couple years as shortstop. He made tons of errors. Yeah, I mean, it might be. But I think this whole thing stinks anyway because Shohei Ohtani's not being held accountable. So, yeah. So the whole thing stinks to high hell to me. So, is a Yankee target? I don't know. I don't know if he is or not. I know they're fielding calls on him, the Guardians. That I know. Let's have a look. If Matz was hugging teammates, let's see here. think the Phillies are going to add a reliever. I wouldn't be surprised if they get John Durant from the Twins, or somebody like David Bednar or Ryan Helsley from the Cardinals. Excuse me 1 second. I have really bad allergies. Nothing to report as of yet. But we're going to start hearing stuff here. Let's see. All these people doing are talking about Volpe everywhere on Twitter. Let's see. Yeah, no, nothing yet. Nothing yet. But if I wouldn't be surprised if Steven Matz got moved. Right. Maybe I'm looking too much of Volpe. No, I'm not looking too much of Volpe. That's what shows up on Twitter. It just shows up all the time. Every other person's talking about Anthony Volpe. It's going to be the next. Yeah, I mean, 36 hours. It's 6 p.m. on Thursday is the deadline. So we got, 38 hours away. Like, let's go. It's gonna get wicked, man. Yeah. Well, this is why they have to get another guy to make it easy to rest him. So when he rests, he plays better. Volpe, and they need a guy that can come in here and spell Volpe a couple times a week, so Volpe can actually have a day or two off per week, than having to throw him to the wolves every single day, which they're doing now. Brendan Donovan and Ryan Helsley would be freaking nuts, but unfortunately I don't think Brendan Donovan gets traded now. Exactly, Buckeye. The talking points need to tell you got that right. Yeah. Passon said the Yankees are getting an elite starter and a reliever by the deadline. Well, I hope he's right. I hope he's right. I know they're going for him. That I know. Yep. He is a major league shortstop because he's playing in every day at the major leagues. Tony's telling. Just because I don't spend my time trashing him doesn't mean I'm a Volpe defender. People spend so much time trashing players instead of figuring out a way to be constructive in the discussions. It's amazing. Fair weather fans, it's just amazing. Yeah, David Bednar. Is Scar? Somebody put that out on Twitter today. Scar and Grisham for Dylan Cease. Maybe. Oh yeah, who do you work with MLB? I know people who work for MLB, so tell me who you work with, and I'll ask them. I don't listen to Hector Gomez. We're the Yankees. We're not a regular team, and that means what? I'm supposed to trash the players at time. Hope he's got to figure it out. He's got to learn. Okay, it's that simple. The Dodgers haven't traded for Dylan Cease. Stop, Yankees for life. Stop with this. Stop with that. Seriously. Ken works for Cashman, that I know. So. Ken, Ken's just throwing bombs. Ken's just throwing. They didn't get C. He didn't get. They didn't get C's. No, no. I'm looking at it here. There's nothing that says Dodgers got C's. Yankees for Life likes to troll and likes to throw out stuff like this almost every day. Hmm. Mm. Jeff Passan saying right now, just a few minutes ago, they're in on Bednar and they're in on Helsley from the Cardinals. So maybe they'll get both those guys. I don't know. I think one of the relievers is going to have to be lefty. No. Hill is supposed to pitch, I think, in the series against the Marlins, if I'm not mistaken. I think. The worst match. Oh, boy. Here we go with the worst match stuff. Whatever you say, Stallion. Whatever you say. The deadline's a lot of fun. Yeah, that was a cat meowing. One of my cats. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yep. No, nothing big yet. He's around somewhere, cat. He's out somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, Hill did have 7 Ks tonight, so he have a run. That's probably his last rehab start until he gets his next stop in the major leagues. All right, man. Yeah, we got 4 cats, man. Yep. I think the Yankees will feel like they'll make a trade, and then another trade will come right down to the deadline. I still have a feeling they're going to make probably probably 2 or 3 trades. My cats aren't around; they're just roaming around somewhere. Yep. Hill Sunday, yeah, that lines up about right. Tuesday, Wednesday, that's 4 days. Yeah, do 75 pitches tonight. So I don't know Yankees for life. I would put Hill in the pen, but Hyun Kim's not available from the Dodgers, Chen. He does, and he does have those, yeah. Yarborough's back a little bit shortly after Luis Hill. Yeah, Toronto also got Sir Anthony Dominguez tonight from the Orioles, so they made a trade for an added a reliever. They did. Charlie Martin was also doing dugout hug thing. Oh boy. 49 likes, 82 people in the chat. Yeah, keep smacking that like button, gang. Thank you. Saturday, oh, nice, Cruz. Bring us some good luck, dog. Bring us some good luck, baby. We need it, man. Bring us that luck. Sir Anthony Dominguez. So, yeah, I know a couple of people did want him. He's a solid reliever, so he's a solid reliever. Now, let me see here. I'm taking a look down to see if there's anything. Nothing yet. They're in on Charlie Morton. Yeah, no, nothing yet. No. No, nothing yet. Fair weather fan. I think a lot of People need fair weather fan Volpe shirts. Yeah, the King source. Oh, okay, good, good man. Closing on a deal according to LB Scoops. I don't, I don't find those guys to be gospel on Twitter. No. We'll just wait and see. Where's it say they're closing in on a deal? And Scoops. I don't see any of that. I'm on the Twitter right now. No. Phil Matan from the car. Yeah, decent. They need at least 2 high leverage relievers for the back end of the bullpen. No doubt about it. 3 would be better, but I'm gonna be conservative and say 2. Yeah, I mean they're doing it. They're doing their due diligence on everybody right now. Heaney, Charlie Morton, everybody that's out there. You know. Yeah, he's got to work on that. Got to work on throwing the ball. No doubt about that. I got you, John, man. I got you. I got you. Then they're looking to trade for a right-handed infielder who can also play shortstop. They're not going to just move on from Volpe. They're going to bring in somebody to complement them or push them or help any way they can. They're not just going to bump Volpe. That's not happening. So, let's see. Yeah, no, nothing yet. People are still talking about this. My God. The price for the Marlins, Sandy Alcantara just went up. Why that? Why is that? Did he pitch well tonight, Alcantara? Let's see. And people stop comparing him to Jeter. They say people have to stop comparing Boone to Joe Girardi. It's a complete waste of time. Uh, let's see. Meet and greet. Oh man, 50. If I get the 50, great man. Shit. I like to do something before that. I like to do something at the game. I like meet a bunch of people who have wants to come to a game. Like, I'd be just if I'm at a game, you're at a game. I'd like to meet you. That'd be cool if I know you're at a game and I have your contact or whatever. But I'm a regular dude like everybody else. Girardi, I wouldn't say Girardi is awesome, but he does have to work through it. 100%, Coach Carl. Yeah, and I don't even know if there's a starting shortstop that's available anyway. But like, it's crazy. Those guys that got $300 million contracts. What do you call it? Yeah, look at the roster he had, Mike. The core 4. He had the biggest free agent class ever. Boone never had a roster like that ever. And the last time he had one, which was last year, and he went to the World Series. So I'm like 6'10", Ken. Like I'm a very modest 6'10". But but if you stand next to me, I look like I'm 5'10". So, gotta stay modest about it. You know what I mean? Well, I appreciate you, Chen. Appreciate your daughter. I appreciate your grandpa. I appreciate all yous. Joe Torre. Well, nobody was Joe Torre or Casey Stengel, but that doesn't mean they didn't make their mistakes either. Yeah. Charlie Warren's got postseason chops. So, yeah, I mean, you know what's crazy? Volpe has more RBIs than all those $300 million shortstops this year, which is crazy. Let's pull this up here. RBI, MLB, shortstop. Stop. 2025. MLB players hitting stat leaders. Here we go. Let's go to the position here. How do I filter? By position. Okay, let me go to all. Let's just go to shortstop here. Apply filter. Let's see. Volpe's now tied with, he has the same as Francisco Lindor, but he's got more than Willie Davis. He's got more than Mookie Betts, more than Trey Turner, more than Corey Seager. All those $300+ million guys. You know, this is MLB, Major League Baseball. Major League Baseball. They have all this stuff. You can look at rankings per position for pretty much any metric you want. It's right from the Major League Baseball. Yeah. McMahon's a solid player, Coach Carl. He really is a solid player. Solid player, man. This is the way it is in Yankee land, right? You know, they magnify the one thing that isn't good and they ignore the things that are good. So, way too many fans do that. And then we listen to people on Twitter and content creators who they do nothing but trash people. Right? So, of course, that's going to be a lot of the conversation that's going to be around. I know. I'm sorry, Ray. I know. Sometimes I play dirty, man. Those facts, man. I gotta play dirty sometimes, man. Sometimes I gotta take like a cheap shot. You know what I mean? Sometimes I come from the bottom, from the top. Yeah, well, exactly, Mike. I mean, that's why they're looking to get a guy who can play shortstop to give him a break on occasion, because he does need a break on occasion. He does. No. No. I don't charge people to talk to me. Nah, no. I don't only respond to people who give me super chats either. Like there are certain channels that only respond to people who give them super chats. I don't think that's fair. But that's just me. There's a fly in here. I gotta get this bastard. It's flying around. Oh shit, man. I need something to get her. Yeah, and lucky. I mean, he was right. That was hit right to the wall in center field. McMahon almost had a home run. Almost had it, man. He'll get it. 4 position players and 4 pitchers, 1 position player for a deadline. Sign me up for that, man. Sign me up for that, man. Well, I've said that for a while too, Steve. He does need what do you call it, Dave Donald. He does need a day off every once in a while. So everybody does. They're playing way too much. And we need somebody who can actually credibly back him up, credibly replace him, you know? I don't have my Miyagi chopsticks are in my kitchen, man, so this could be exactly Buckeye. Could this team fight themselves back to first place while Judge is on the IL? That right there, Buckeye, You just named the story of August for the Yankees. That's a great storyline. Could the Yankees come back to first place? Yeah. People tell me all the time if I want to be critical, I have to start bashing Boone and Cashman. I got to start trashing players if I want to be credible. People actually tell me that in the comments. You got to trash people if you want to be credible. Hmm. He does remind me of Brocious, Brian McMahon. He really does. He really, really does. I think it's partly because of his shoulder, Carl. Arm strength. I do. Yeah. I see Judge coming back in like probably 2 weeks or less than 2 weeks. Yeah. Trash is all Yankee. Exactly. Exactly, Beagle. I don't see the point in trashing people, especially when they're not here to respond or defend themselves. To me, that's just weak. Weak, 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 weak. Close to a deal on Andrew Heaney. Where are you seeing that? Yankees for life. Where are you seeing that? Let me see if I can get an update here. As we're live. And I would put Emery Rosario at shortstop like one day a week also. I would. I really would. Trey for Hader, Robbie Ray, Corbin, AJ Puck. Trey. Dude, why are you trying to fix the whole entire team, Steve, being like one day? Why are you trying to do that? Soto's limping. Oh boy. Not seeing anything right now on Yankees and Andrew Heaney. Uh, hmm. Not seeing anything yet. Nothing. But I'll tell you something. If something like, once we wrap this up, if something happens an hour, I'm going back. I'm coming back on here. So I'm coming back on here if something gets broke. Some news breaks on the Yankees. No doubt about it. They got cash. It was cash considerations for the Carrasco trade yesterday. For them, it was either a player to be named or cash. They wound up settling for the cash, trading Carrasco to the Braves, which is fine. Would I take Heaney back now as a first choice? Not as a first choice. Yeah. Yeah, Soto. Ooh, exactly. Heaney's having a decent year this year. When he was with the Yankees, he wasn't ready. His ERA was like 9,000. Let me pull up his stats here. Andrew Heaney stats. Looking this up live time. Right now he's 5-9 with a 4.79 ERA, 78 strikeouts. So not sexy. His WHIP of 1.2, 1.27. Not sexy. It's the one reason why he's not my first choice. I would take that guy from the White Sox over him that I've been mentioning to people. Let me pull him up. People don't know who he is. Here we go. Adrian Hauser, 6-2 with a 2.10 ERA and 47 Ks, WHIP of 1.22. Much better. Much better. Sandy Alcantara and Mitch Keller. I'd be surprised if they got both. Yeah, Hauser, all things. Adrian Hauser from the White Sox. On a crappy team, he could use a change of scenery. He's having a good year. He's only a rental, but I'll take him over Heaney. Sonny Gray, yeah. 10-4 with a 4.33. Yep. He's decent too. Now let's see here. The Mets are in on Ramon Laureano. Okay. It's this is gonna get crazy. This is gonna get crazy in the next 36 hours. I I really don't know with the Yankees again. Now I also don't know if Eugenio Suarez is gonna get traded now. I don't know. Morton, I would take Morton before Heaney too. Well, Sonny Gray wasn't good last time because freaking Larry Rothschild tried to completely change him, and it just was not good for Sonny Gray, man. It really, really wasn't. That's a good question, Finish. Well, this is, I think, again, the Yankees aren't saying they're going to bring him back. Beat writers are saying they're going to bring him back. So this is one reason why I wouldn't question the Yankees just yet because they haven't brought him back. That's why I say I don't rely on what beat writers say. I rely on what the Yankees actually do. The Sonny Gray have no trade. Okay. Hicks is, I don't know. I think he's retired. He's retired now. Tim Anderson. I doubt it. Is he driving an Uber? What the freaking? If that's true, that's funny. I don't think Hicks is playing. Oh yeah. Yeah, they brought back Javi Vasquez twice. Twice. He retired early, Diego Gregorius. So yeah. John Morosi hurt tonight. The Padres trade a prominent like these or Robert Suarez. Their preference is to acquire MLB left fielder and or catcher returns. Opposed to prospects. Well, Iscar and would they take Grisham? Scar and Grisham? If that's the case, somebody put that out earlier. That kind of makes sense. Javi Vasquez was also the pitcher of the opposing pitcher with the Expos when David Cohen threw his perfect game that day. Javi Vasquez pitching against the Yankees that day. Jim Abbott, man. I was at his no hitter, man. That was cool. Really cool. Kafka Washer. Yeah, and Didi had the same type because he had to replace Jeter, right? So he got heat because he wasn't good in the beginning. They booed the hell out of him for like a year, and then he kind of came into his own and became a beloved Yankee. But the Yankee, yeah, I mean, I don't disagree. You're 100% right, John. The Yankees need to do more, and it sounds as if they're going to do more. So they have reinforcements coming back. Got Judge coming back, Leiter, Hill, Yarborough. Got a lot of pieces coming back, which is good. Which is good. Washington. Oh my god, you guys got jokes. You guys got serious jokes. But there's nothing right now, gang. Check. Oh, wait a second here. No, that's not right. Hmm. No. Okay. No. Okay. Keep looking. I keep looking. Chad Green got DFA'd. How is Chad Green this year? Have a great night too, Jonathan. I'm gonna wrap this up in a minute too. I'm gonna get a shower. Um, Chad Green stats. How is Chad Green this year? 3-2 with a 4.85 ERA. He had 40 innings pitched, 34 strikeouts. It wasn't that bad, no. But I'm sure they DFA'd him to make room for Sir Anthony Dominguez. So I don't think that's going to happen. Finish. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't know. It's a good question. Good question, Drew. I don't know, Steve. I'm not sure. Third most long balls. Oh yeah. Chill. We don't need another one of those guys right now. Mm-mm. Yep, but that's what we got, gang. So Yankees won. Let's celebrate it. I'm gonna get a shower. If something happens to break that's legitimate, I will come back live. Otherwise, tomorrow's the day before the trade deadline. So buckle up, right? Get your popcorn, get your soda, your Pepsi, get your buffalo wings, whatever you're gonna have, right? I got to get my menu set straight for Thursday. I got to get that. I got to get that. I got to get that right. So I have until tomorrow to figure that out. So, yeah, I'm telling you, Seal, you can smell me from over there, right? I'm sorry, man. My apologies, but Buckeye, you're the man. Appreciate you, as always. The Twins put Bucks on 10 day. Yeah, no surprise. See Troy. Yeah, I have my pop. I'm gonna have my popcorn ready too. I'll have some snacks. I'm a peanut M&Ms. I have my fruit. I'll have a whole layer, like a whole just spread of food around me. I'll just be picking while we're doing trade deadline. So, but have a great night, everybody. Peace and love to all of you. Hit the like button on the way out. Tell your friends about us. Have them come on and join the 161 family. Love you guys. You are the best. Over now.